What's up guys, Josh Blunt here and welcome to my channel. Thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. Over the years, there has been many diets that have been proven to be successful. We've talked about that on this channel many times, including things like Atkins, Paleo, Keto, and even Weight Watchers, just to name a few. Weight Watchers has to be one of my favorite diets and has helped millions of people every single year, including celebrities like Oprah, who has found success on this diet. But why? Why has this diet been so popular and what are the secrets to weight loss? Well, in this video, we're gonna find out exactly why. Let's dive in. Like I mentioned before, there are many diets out there and they're all going to take their own separate approach to weight loss. But the best diet is not only one that's going to help you to lose weight, but also help you to make sustainable lifestyle changes so that healthier choices become first nature. Many diets are not like this and they'll actually teach you the wrong lifestyle changes that can become dangerous long term. Weight Watchers isn't like this, allowing you to progress through your journey in a less difficult way. So let's break down everything that you need to know to be successful on this diet. The first thing that you should know, Weight Watchers uses what they call a smart point system. Now this is a great idea because it doesn't necessarily restrict any foods from the diet, which can be difficult and a non-negotiable for a lot of people. Instead, they're going to give all food a point value based on their macronutrients, things like proteins and fats and sugars and even calories. Let me give you an example. You might eat 250 calories of the ice cream that you love and it might only be a couple of spoonfuls, right? It's sad, I know. This might cost you around 10 points on the Weight Watchers program. On the other hand, you might eat 250 calories of, let's say, a Greek yogurt, and this might only cost you about 2 to 3 points. So you see, same amount of calories, yet a quarter of the points. Points are extremely valuable and they need to be used sparingly because you might not get as many points as you think. When you start this program, you're given a set amount of points based on a number of things, including your height, your weight, your age, your gender, and even your goals. This point system will make sure that you reach your goals if you follow them. Just like any other goal in life, sometimes it takes a few small adjustments to your lifestyle to actually reach them, and this is no different. Healthier foods are going to be lower in points and also lower in calories. Is this a coincidence? Nope. You might only be given 25 or 30 or 40 points when you get started, so if you're using 10 of those points for a few bites of ice cream, I hope you're making some healthier choices for the rest of the day, or else you might find yourself hungry by bedtime. I'm kidding, don't worry, it's not as tough as you think, and I'll tell you exactly why. Over the last few years, Weight Watchers has upgraded their point system to a more like a freestyle approach is what they call it, meaning they've added many different food choices that are worth 0 points. And no, it's not chocolate chip cookies and donuts, but it is things like chicken and fish and eggs and fruit and non-starchy vegetables. The reason is because these foods are going to be more satiating. They're going to have more satiating nutrients, things like proteins and dietary fibers. If you can eat certain foods that make you feel full for hours, then you're obviously not going to go back for more food. You're just not going to have the same desire, which means you're just going to end up consuming less calories throughout the day. This is a brilliant idea because they're not restricting certain foods from people. They're just encouraging you to make smarter choices by giving healthier foods a lower point valuation. So if somehow you've used the majority of your points throughout the day and maybe that included a high calorie snack, that's okay. You don't need to starve yourself. You just need to be eating low calorie, nutrient dense foods for the rest of the day, which is okay. As a member of the Weight Watchers program, you're going to be giving many tools to help you reach your goals. In the beginning, these tools are extremely useful and you'll want to take advantage of. One-on-one support from a personal coach, as well as thousands and thousands of recipes with different foods to help you reach your goals. They also have packaged meals in case you don't have the time to cook all of your meals. And there's more. They also have several apps on your phone to help you reach your goals as well, including an app to help you track your smart points and all the food that you're taking in, as well as an app to help you track what they call fit points. Members are giving a fit point goal for the week, and you can get these points by doing any kind of physical activity, including exercising or making dinner or even cleaning around the house. The member program also includes exercise videos if you want to follow along and you prefer that way. It's an easy way to track your points as well as getting in some physical activity for the day. Another very important thing about this diet is that it's not only going to take into account the realities of your lifestyle, but the most important thing is safety. Let me explain. There are too many diets out there that are offering quick fixes and fast weight loss, and I understand how this can be appealing to a lot of people. We want results now and we want them fast, but this can also be dangerous at times. The Weight Watchers program is going to be different, so let's break this down. It's going to give you a plan based on your individual goals. It's going to give you a point system that's going to make getting to those goals much, much easier. But the point system is set up that you're able to lose up to 2 pounds a week safely, and it has been proven over and over and over again that this is the safest approach. Losing weight too fast can come with a number of health problems and rarely works in the long term. Sure, you might lose a lot of weight at first, but what it does to you mentally and physically is the problem, and more often than not, you're going to gain all of that weight back, if not more. Whether you believe it or not, there are many examples out there. You're welcome to do your own research. This diet is not a quick fix, but it is a very safe approach, and it will give you lasting results. It's not just focused on weight loss, it's also focused on changing certain aspects of your life that got you there in the first place. Changing your lifestyle just a tad is the only sustainable way to lose weight and keep it off long term, which is extremely powerful. It's important to open up our minds and think ahead. We don't want the vision of ourselves to max out at 3 months or 6 months, because then we're looking to lose all of that weight and get to our goals in that amount of time. And again, it might not be possible, and it's not always safe, and it's rarely effective. We need to be able to look into the future and see where we want to be a year from now, 2 years from now. Do you want to lose a ton of weight fast and then gain it all back? Or do you want to lose a ton of weight a little bit slower and actually keep it off? That's going to be your choice and your battle. In my opinion, it's better to play it safe, take it a little bit slower, reach your goals, and never turn back. This diet is not going to keep you from eating your favorite foods. It actually allows you and encourages you to indulge yourself within reason while making healthier choices along the way. It doesn't matter if you're out to dinner with your friends or if you're vegan. This gives you options, and it's your choice to take advantage of them. Now, is this diet perfect? No, and I'll give you a couple of reasons why. Number one, you need to track your allotted smart points for the day in order to reach your goals, and many people don't like to track any metrics when they're following a diet. Now, even though I completely understand the burden behind tracking points, calories, macros, etc., I cannot stress enough the importance that we all realize that sometimes small sacrifices must be made in order to reach our goals. If you're not willing to make any sacrifices or cross any obstacles, then maybe that goal just really isn't important to you. But if it is, and you're willing to invest a little bit of effort and a little bit of time to reach your goals, you will reach them. The second reason that this diet might be difficult for some is that some may consider it to be a little bit too flexible for their own good. This is going to depend on you. The fact that you can pretty much eat whatever you want within your calorie limits, some people might be tempted to overconsume on these desirable foods and miss their daily allotted points altogether. Some people might need something a little bit more restricted and doesn't allow for any temptations and forces them to stay away from high calorie foods. Now, in my personal opinion, I think that it's better to have a little bit of flexibility in your diet so you don't overdo it on the restrictions and then come back with a vengeance and end up binge eating on everything later. Adding a little bit of flexibility to your diet allows for more of a balance of foods that you actually enjoy compared to foods that are a little bit less enjoyable but on the healthier side. But again, that is just my opinion, and you'll have to gauge that for yourself. I think that these are all small sacrifices when it comes to better overall health and someone's enjoyment in life, but that doesn't mean that I'm right. That's just what works for me. All right, so to sum this up, no foods in this program are technically off limits, but it does encourage you to limit the amount of sugary foods and try to choose healthier foods the majority of time so you can stay full and satisfied throughout the day without over-consuming on calories and going over your points for the day. You'll also want to take advantage of the 0-point foods because there are a lot of options and you can be creative with your foods so you don't get bored of eating the same meal every single time. You will also want to take advantage of all of the support that this program offers, as well as all the exercise videos that it offers to help you reach your goals. Remember, the best diet is the one that you can stick to. So whether it's this diet or the many other diets that have been proven to be successful, a diet is meant to be a tool, but there are many tools in the toolbox to help you along your journey, and that's going to depend on you and your lifestyle. All right, guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up so YouTube will share the value with other people. Subscribe to the channel if you're feeling generous. I do appreciate your support. Check out those ebooks that I have linked down below, and if you have any questions, put it in the comment section. I will reply, and I will see you guys on the next video.